Say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz made a big move last year with the trade for Mike Conley. Conley said the players they had in place, two-way guys who play unselfishly, is something I've built my game around. We have guys who are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back to you.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 6'2", and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Ingles against Davis. Ingles can't get it to go. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Schroeder outside. Passes to Caldwell-Pope. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 37-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive. He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
Davis looking for an opening. Caldwell-Pope finds Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Mitchell outside. From deep, Ingles. That shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets. Didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
Ingles against LeBron. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich, and stolen by James. Stolen by Conley. From outside the arc, that one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. There's the pass to Gobert. Conley for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Conley against Schroeder. The tray. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near James as he lets it go. Here's Davis. Tries again. That one no good. And it's Utah the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Caldwell-Pope for three. Gobert pulls it in.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Always in the right place at the right time. Ingles is a guy you trust to make these plays.
Ingles against LeBron. Caldwell-Pope outside. Davis, the pass to James. And James throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jazz trail by three. Pass to Ingles. Now Mitchell. Six to shoot. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A shot by LeBron. No good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Los Angeles leading by three. Feeds it to Davis. Over Bogdanovich. And Drummond throws it down.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
The Jazz shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Drummond.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Jazz with possession here. 7-point differential. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game. But in that fourth quarter, man, they just fell apart.
And it's Mitchell missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Oh, no, he didn't. Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
And the Jazz with possession here. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And the Jazz with some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Joe Ingles. Matt Thomas comes in for Mitchell. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Clarkson finds Bogdanovich. Back to Clarkson. They need this. And James pulls it down. And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 11. Here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Thomas dishes to Gobert. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Davis has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clarkson taking his time here. There's Thomas with the 3. Second chance shot. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. LeBron passes to Schroeder. It's LeBron with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the Jazz call time here. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. A different look for Utah. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Gobert. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Marcus All's checked in for Drummond. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Gasol. Inside, here's Harrell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Clarkson against Schroeder. Shots good by Clarkson.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Down low, here's Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
First one falls for him.
I mean, amazing. Mark was drafted 48th overall, even after his brother Powell was drafted 3rd overall. Might have put a chip on Mark's shoulder.
And he can't hit the second. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game. O'Neal misses. And here's Matthews. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Harrell. Pass to Gasol. Good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The Jazz shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go.
And really yet to put together any kind of rhythm from long range.
To the middle. Here's Harrell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Derek Favors.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Good on both. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Clock at 6. Clarkson with the ball. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And a funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Harrell, the pass to Gasol. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lobs it up for Favors. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. The pass to Harrell. Kuzma outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Matthews passes to Gasol from 11 feet away. And another basket for the Lakers.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And Ilyasova kicks to Clarkson. Rebound the Lakers.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Over to the left wing. Thomas against Schroeder. Kuzma outside. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 20. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Matthews trying to free himself up, and he gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Utah has possession. Pass to Ilyasova. Thomas dishes to Clarkson. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul.
Go the other way.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. With the floater. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
It could go. And no good. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And from moments ago, we got this from Donovan Mitchell on how his team maintains its edge.
It's been our whole story all year as the underdog, you know, and a lot of guys on this team have been that way throughout their lives and their careers. There's so many guys on the team that have been doubted.
Using that doubt, Greg, as motivation.
Whatever helps you play with urgency. If it's feeling like you're second best, use that to your advantage.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Ilyasova out there with Favors. Then it's Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Matt Thomas. Here's Kuzma. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Schroeder outside. He kicks it to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Morris. Mitchell against Morris. Matthews with the steal. Tipped away. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Mitchell. Finished off the break. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Jazz.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Mitchell. But they'll get another chance. Clarkson. And it's sent back by Morris. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And the first one drops. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
For Utah, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw drops for Mitchell. So he gets them both. Los Angeles leading by 18. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. James looking around. Passes it to Davis. Over Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron. Jazz have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Conley, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner, and in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
And the first one at the line is good.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. LeBron passes to Davis. To the inside. Here's Drummond outside for Caldwell Pope. And the 3 ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Jazz trail by 19. Outside Conley. And the rejection by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
The Jazz shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And the pass to Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. Here's Mitchell. Money from the wing. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
Drummond, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Knocked away. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 11 points in the game.
You watch Mitchell's shot, the mechanics, the footwork, the elevation, all working in harmony.
Pass to Drummond. Left side Davis. And they double up Davis. Pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Conley. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Quick feet, quick hands of Conley, forcing the turnover and getting them out on the brink.
Passes it to James. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz trail by 15. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
James, and the dunk by LeBron.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Ingles. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers leading by 14. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Caldwell Pope finds Davis. Another shot. Here's James. Kuzma against Ingles. The second chance effort. Kept alive. And Drummond is right there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Conley. Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
It's stolen by Gobert. Kuzma against Ingles. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists in the game. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Jazz trail by 15. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Mitchell is doubled. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mitchell's got 12 now in this quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
LeBron against Mitchell. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Thomas. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Thomas against LeBron. Outside Gasol. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 13. Passes it to Gobert. Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. Outside Thomas. Drills the three-pointer.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
LeBron against Mitchell. Outside for Davis. Fires from deep. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Jazz trail by 13. Mitchell looking it over. Now the pass to Gobert. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Fires from the line. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
A different look for Utah. Favors comes in for Gobert, and it's Ilyasova in for Bogdanovich. The Lakers also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Davis. Schroeder passes to Matthews. Now Harrell. He's covered by Favors, and it's Harrell missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lakers leading by 9. LeBron outside. Pass to Gasol. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mitchell's got 21.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Pass to James. Outside Matthews. And James throws it down.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I mean, elite level athleticism. Donovan Mitchell attacking the rim. So exciting to watch greatness develop.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points. And guys, you ask Andre Drummond, he's not shy. He feels he's the best rebounder in NBA history.
Whoa.
Kenny, you buying that?
That's his story. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
See what you did there.
He led the league in rebounding threes straight seasons, but there's a lot of great rebounders in the history of the game. But I can see why he's feeling himself.
I'm never giving that title to a little man. I'm sticking with Wilt.
A little man?
For the here and the now.
A little
Drummond
man?
rules supreme. Rebounding for big guys.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's LeBron. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Schroeder. Davis with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. That's good from Davis on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
What a polished move by one of the best bigs in the game. Anthony Davis is just showing off.
Here's Conley.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's James, and James throws it down.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Here's the teardrop, and it's sent back by Drummond. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Schroeder leading the charge.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Conley against Schroeder. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. He had stolen by Ingles, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his third foul of the game. Jazz trail by 16. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And Davis throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Mitchell trying to free himself. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 6 points.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length, it's also the instincts.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. Averaging 34 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Lakers leading by 15. Outside, Davis. And it's blocked.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Inside. And it's sent back by Drummond. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. That one goes in. Schroeder's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Conley. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Passes to Mitchell. It's deflected.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Caldwell Pope outside.
I see him.
Kicks to Morris. Over Gobert. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 4 assists now tonight. Jazz trail by 19. And here is Conley. And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
Pass to Davis. Back to Morris. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Michael Conley. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. The Lakers also with a sub. Matthews is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from O'Neal. Caldwell Pope with it. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Matthews. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ilyasova passes to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
The Jazz making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. And here is Los Angeles now. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Caldwell Pope dishes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Jazz trail by 16. Now here's Thomas. He averages about 5 points a game. Passes it to Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Kuzma. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Thomas, here we go. And it's denied. Here's Kuzma. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Mitchell. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing you already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
In transition, Harrell gets a handful of points every game strictly by out-hustling his opponent.
Now Thomas. He kicks it to Clarkson. And Gasol sends it back. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Matthews fades and shoots. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Clarkson passes to Ilyasova. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Trying to get something going. And he lays it up and in. Bogdanovich has got 17 now.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
The pass to Harrell. Morris outside, fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 19-point game. Pass to Favors. And here's Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And Gasol sends it back.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Pass to Matthews. To the middle, looking for Gasol. He gets it there. The shot, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Lakers leading by 19 points. Matthews with it. No good on the shot. Good D by Bogdanovich. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
So it's the Jazz now. Passes it to Clarkson. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third, and that one is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Matt Thomas. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for Markieff Morris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Matthews. Schroeder passes to Gasol. Now the feed to LeBron. Oh, what a play!
What? Just another part of what makes Gasol so special, the vision to locate the open man.
Jazz trail by 21. Clarkson kicks to Ilyasova. Clarkson against Schroeder. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
The Jazz haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Shooting one.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Lakers leading by 18.
Get up on Dennis.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Schroeder. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Clarkson. Lets it go with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got 10 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Gasol. Lets it fly. That one doesn't go. Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Over Caldwell Pope, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And defensively, there's only so much you can take away. You try to force Mitchell to become a jump shot shooter and live with the results.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Clarkson in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And that one's good by Favors.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
James up top, Ingles covering. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
And both free throws, good for James.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
The pass to Gobert. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got 27 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And they double up LeBron. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 15. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Favors with those broad shoulders takes up a lot of space going up to shoot.
And that one falls for Favors.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 22 is their biggest lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Conley, the pass to Favors. Back to Conley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
Lakers leading by 14. Down low. Here's Drummond. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mitchell against LeBron. 6 to shoot. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside Conley. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yep, it counts. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Utah now. Favors finds Mitchell. Jacks up a 3.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
Here's Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the Jazz call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Favors dishes to Ingles. Pass to Conley. From past the arc, hands it from downtown. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
LeBron with it. Favors picks him up. Here's Davis. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Favors. Conley against Schroeder. Beyond the arc. Conley's shot is off.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Conley. Kicks to Favors. Back to Conley. Mitchell right side. Over Caldwell Pope, and it's Mitchell missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got 24.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the pass to Ingles. Here's Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. To halt the run. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell Pope's got 8 here in the quarter.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Mitchell is doubled. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Got that one up quick. Caldwell Pope's got 13 points in the second half.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
So it's the Jazz now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
On the wing, Ingles. Shoots the 3. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And then for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for Andre Drummond. McLemore has come in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Jazz with possession here. And there it is for him. Hughes got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
James, the pass to McLemore. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Azubuike. Poke loose. Dishes it to O'Neal. That three off the mark. LA's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Caruso. Right side Davis. LeBron outside. Passes it to Caruso. Trying to get open is Davis. McLemore, no good. Hughes with it. Now defended by McLemore. Hughes against Morris. Hughes, good. Hughes got 4 points now in the quarter. And here is LeBron. Caruso looking for an opening. And there's the pass to McLemore. Lets it fly from 18. Kicks it out to James. The dish to Morris. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Here's McLemore. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Jazz. The first free throw is good. O'Neal hits them both. LA's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Caruso kicks to Gasol. Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside Gasol for the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
When Gasol feels the D playing off him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
So it's Utah now. Thomas with the ball. Passes to Hughes. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz again can't hit it. LA has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. There's the pass to Gasol. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. The 11-footer. And he banks in the layup. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call, and that's where you want to see Marc Gasol. He can use his combination of skill and size.
Here's Azubuike. A rebound by the Lakers. Morris has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morris drops them both. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Niang. And they get it. Azubuike the pass to Thomas. Morris against Hughes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Gasol. Over to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Caruso, no good. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Morris with the rebound. Now McLemore. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin, here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.